looking dapper.
If we can get up to fueled extraction, that's going to be a huge thing for us. We're probably going to want a second one of those, actually. Right. The things we want in the other dome. I want to encourage children in this dome. So I would like a playground. And the way that... Well, actually, we'll go over what they are. So playground will cultivate perks in children through special nurturing programs. Any child who has played in a playground will have a better chance of getting a perk when it grows up. It does cost a fair chunk to make.
Anomaly found.
We'll set it up. Next up, we want a nursery. Now this provides a living space for children. It's a small building, but it'll allow 8 children to live there. Just straight up, they can live in this. So we could have that there, and then just have some parks around it perhaps, or more something, well, loads of different things. We could have 2 of them, and this could be our primary care facility for young Martians. Have a little park there. So that'll give us 16 living spots for children. Because right now, children are taking up spots over here, and they can't do any work, for example. So yeah, we'll get those going. And we've got some more things to land. Let's get those landing. There we are, for example. Bump. Now, I don't want to encourage anyone to move in here until I've got everything set up. So I'm actually going to quarantine this building. I don't want new colonists coming in here for now. Until I'm ready. The next thing I would like, a school, which will cultivate desired perks in children using modern remote learning techniques. That's important to me. Let's get that going. That does cost... that requires maintenance of electronic parts, which is a bit rough. The university is pretty reported. Cool. Ooh, where? Of all the places that could be. Of all the places it could be. It's right behind most of my power generation. That's wretched. Absolutely wretched. Oh well. Not too much I can do about it. Got a twister right there.
Sector scanned.
It's not too dangerous for us, but it's not too good either. Right, well, we've got plenty of metal here at the moment. There's some metal there that I can collect. Probably over on this side. Let's go there. Collect all. Drop that off, please. There we are. How much longer do I think I'll be streaming for? How long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I'm kind of obliged to make sure that I get something up for at least 12 PM on YouTube. Oh, I say obliged. I want to. Let's not make it sound like I'm forcing myself. It's a chore. No, I want to. Realistically, I want to get something up for 6 AM as well, because my channel grows better when I put up 4 things a day. But 3 things is fine. So I could be streaming for... What on earth happened there? I could be streaming for a good couple of hours more. The Kinderdrome. That's fantastic. The children work 24.5 hours a day. Don't be worried about that. We're going to need a better source of concrete very soon. Extremely soon. You know what? As much as I wanted to go over there, I think the first one needs to come down here just so I can gather concrete. It's going to be incredibly important to me. For now, these are going to be shut down because I don't need them. Dome itself can be turned off. Don't need it taking things. That being said, actually no, I'll leave the dome on because I think
complete.
That's how this moves things around. Right, there we go. We can now make everything we need. Smart homes are really good because they're like, much like the nursery, we can have just a tiny little 3 hex building which gives living space. It's very comfortable, and residents will recover sanity when resting there. That's the perk of the psychologist commander. They'll gather sanity no matter where they live. Maybe, but we've already got something in there. We've got 2, 4. I think field extractors has to be the next one. Yeah, I think that's a better way to set it up.
Sector scanned.
Need a little tiny bit more concrete and we're good. Being de-dusted. Oh. They should have all of the dust removed from them once they've fully charged. Oh, actually, no, they haven't got all the dust removed from them. Interesting. I thought they were meant to. That one farm is producing a fantastic amount of food. But once this actually gets in full swing, it may lose that balance. There we go. Now, the way the school works is you choose the traits. Cultivates the desired perks in children using modern remote learning techniques. Basically, when a child spends time here, there's a chance that they'll develop the perk. It's not guaranteed, but I could give them Nerd, temporary morale boost every time we get a new technology. Composed, all sanity losses are halved. Enthusiast, increased performance boost when at high morale. Survivor loses health without loses less health. Or religious, you can have like a religious curriculum. Higher individual based morale, low sanity, never leads to suicide. But I think we're going to go for enthusiast. Composed seems like a pretty good one. And loses less health without food, water, oxygen, and when living in an unpowered dome. I don't think that's ever going to be the case. A nerd will give you a temporary morale boost when you get tech, but we don't get tech too often. I think the best one for us would actually be religious, because it has a higher individual base morale. Yeah, okay. We will have a religious curriculum. You know, there's a lot of culture in old Earth religions. Maybe there are some new Martian religions. And even if we aren't specifically prescribing to follow these religions, it's very important to know the history of these religions. One of my best friends, actually, back in Wales, his father, they were atheists, but his father more or less demanded, actually, that he take religious studies in university, because he felt that it would be a very important course for him to develop his critical thinking. Very interesting position on that, actually, which is why I remembered it. Right then, let's get over here and gather up all of the good stuffs and then bring them back. That seems pretty good to me. Right, you can go ahead and leave now. And blast off. Whoosh. Right, as for people, that dome is actually getting quite full. Now, up here, there's plenty of residential space for children. We could get an apartment for extra residential space. But so far, there are no jobs in here. But we do need someone living here to provide the facilities for the children. You know, places they can actually eat. So we will want these set up. But for now, I think it's going to be important for us not to jump on that. We need to get a tunnel. It is now a need, not a want. We do have the machine parts for the tunnel as well. So, with that in mind, tunnel's going to go there. And the tunnel out point will be too far from the tunnel itself. That's fine. It'll get us all the way down here. And that'll be good enough. I'm going to pop it about there. So I've got room enough to build a dome to access all of this. Well, actually, that said... No, wait. Let me reposition that slightly better. Because this is a very expensive building. You don't want to position it poorly. About there. There we go. Around here will be fine. Because this is going to allow me to access the concrete very easily. Now, you'll notice that there are connection points on the tunnel. And that will allow you to move life support through it. We don't need water, but we do want power. So let's hook up power to that end of the tunnel. And we should be able to get everything down there, actually. This will be good. This will be very good. Once that's done... Actually, this can be shut down. Once all of that is done... in fact, that can be shut down as well. We don't need this place to be powered, actually, because it's using up maintenance. We just don't need it. That being said, the maintenance, well... No, we'll leave the dome on because I don't think having it shut down will actually prevent maintenance build-up. It doesn't. Because it'll still get dusty. And it's the dust that's causing the problem, nothing else. Alright, how are we doing for water right now? We're fine. At least, you know... Yeah, see, they both need maintenance. Even though they've been off for a long time, it's because they just got covered in dust. And thus the cult of Aavak was born. Oh my, Aavak starting the Adeptus Mechanicus. Calling it now. Well, I mean... Look, okay? The flesh is weak. That's all I'm saying. The flesh is weak, and metal is pure. It's just, it's not an opinion, it's just a fact. Flesh is spongy, metal is not. We're in a difficult place to live. It's a particularly harsh environment. I'm just saying, if all my colonists were made of metal,
Sector scan.
there'd be much less problems. Right, okay. Scanning continues apace. But we'll be able to hit all of these. In fact, our research will very radically increase. We've got most of the mechanical parts. Oh, excellent. You're doing really well. Very well, in fact. Alright, let's have a look. Is there anything left there? Yeah, there's a little bit over there.
Resources are low.
Wow. Polymer's low. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Well, we've got a couple there, though, at least. There we are. Producing quite a lot of waste rock, though. How much water have you got? Oh, you got loads. You got absolutely tons of water. We're not going to have to worry about that for a long time. For a long time. We've not got much water surplus, mind you. So that's a bit of a problem. If we were to build another farm over here, then that would genuinely be a problem. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Comfort is going to start dropping. Here and there. We're almost at maximum capacity now. Oh, 2 people are unemployed. Really now. So I would be absolutely okay with us getting another shift going. Perhaps for polymers. What kind of spires do we have? Still only one. We are going to set up a new polymer factory. And this one will be set up just over here. Well, makes sense to have them close together, actually. Yeah, we'll have that polymer factory there, and we're going to drop our research a little bit, unfortunately. But that's going to give us enough people to get one almost full work shift at the new polymer factory. It'll be very important. Oh, the tunnel's going up! Hooray! Meow. I love the camera on this. Oh. And donk. Perfect. That is now transmitting power. Right, with that, we can get out there and start having a look at anomalies and research. Oh my lord, so many things are now open to us. Career 3. Returning with a large haul of metals. Glorious. So we're going to need them. Right. We still need a bunch more polymers, but... And a few more mechanical parts. Is that everything from that tile? Yes, it is. Well done. A load of... Ooh. Now I approve of that. Let's get you charged up first before we send you out again. Oh dear. Something bad happened there. Is that within range? Yeah, it's within range. Oh, of course, polymers. Not enough polymers to repair it. I hope it doesn't lose its charge as a result of that. That would be particularly awful. Hopefully we can get that repaired soon.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Hey, Scorebolt! Welcome, Scorebolt viewers. Right. Well, we are currently trying to build this. We need 3 more mechanical parts together.
Analyzed.
There we are. Biodomescaping. Fantastic. Now residents in basic domes have improved comfort. So, without doing anything, they're just going to be happier. Ah, this is a nice spire to have. This is better than a basic medical ward. The good physician treats the disease. The great physician treats the patient who has the disease. William Osler. That's actually quite a nice quote. Has a larger capacity and is much more effective than the infirmary. And that is also in the amount that it drops the comfort level needed for your colonists to be willing to breed. So that's a big, big buy for us. We're going to go for that one. Yes. Very important. Much, much good. Actually, ooh. We want this. If we can get our factories to increase production, even at the cost of quite a lot of money, of energy rather, that is absolutely worth it for us. Absolutely worth it for us. Additionally speaking, what are you? You've charged, good. We need those polymers. Come on. There we are. Go grab everything and bring it all back. There we go. That'll do. But once we actually have that done, we're going to try and rush down here, build up some scanners. To get up here, we're going to need another tunnel, like built over here. That's going to be a potch and a half. But it'll give us access to that entire
Sector
side of the map
scanned.
as well, which is important. The Vikings are back. Hey, Aavak, thanks for streaming this. I've been curious about it. How are you liking it? I'm loving it. I'm addicted to it. I recorded near enough 7 hours of footage for a Let's Play. And I'm also streaming. I can't stop playing. I've got a problem.
Looking
Anomaly
dapper.
analyzed.
Julia Wold just subscribed. Thank you very much. You know what? It's been a little while. It's been a little while. Let's find our drones. Can I cycle through my drones? You know, that would be so amazing if I could. But alas, I cannot. So, do they get colored individually? Anyway, right. So, drone 13. There we are. And SlayerX, thank you very much for the cheer. Sorry I missed that. We've been waiting for a time when you had the funds on hand to give to you, Aavak. Thanks for the entertainment. Oh, thank you so much. That is so kind of you. You know what? I'm gonna even put in the numbers on your name for that one. Thank you so much. Drone 17. Scorebolt, there you go. Drone 19. We'll have... Is that the right spelling? Scuba Scuba. Fair enough. What about you, Lisa Young? 9. We're getting there now. Little by little, all of our drones are getting names. Pay no mind to my horrendous typing or my horrendous pronunciation of words. It's late, and I'm getting remarkably drunk on meat. Meat is strong, or at least it is when I make it. Though to be fair, this meat is actually quite strong. It's not even handmade. Well, it is handmade, but it's not even homemade. Right, anomaly analyzed. Fantastic. Let's get some more anomalies analyzed, please. There we go. Well, Aavak, you're lucky you have a job where you can humor your game addictions and not be homeless. Very true. I'm lucky to have a job and not be homeless. Full stop. There are some people who, despite every desire, aren't that lucky. We are definitely going to need to get more concrete production going because we are using a lot. An awful lot of it.
Sector scanned.
Expensive to build. I'm not sure we can easily justify it. Right, we've now got this. The playground doesn't take anything, which is actually pretty good. Pretty good. Right, I would like to get... See, these are going to need to be set up no matter what I do. Next up, we need homes. It's another 10 polymers. And with that...
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Yes! General training is complete. That is fantastic because that you've noticed that anyone who has the wrong specialization for the job they're in gets -50. And that's including people who just don't have a specialization. This now drops that down, I think, -20 or it could be -25. Well, I wouldn't mind actually getting that now. Let's go and have a look. Let's find someone who's the wrong specialization. You guys. Oh, -40. Actually, it's only dropped about 10? I thought it was much bigger than that. Oh, well. Still not awful. Right, how many have we got? Children have just grown up. The children have grown up and can now work. Excellent news. Let's get that going. Everywhere should be working at least through the day. There we go, that'll do. Now, at this point, I'm going to open up this colony. And we are going to allow people to move over. Now, what I would like to do is I'm going to set a filter on this. The age group that I would like is children. Don't want seniors there. There's no point in having seniors there at all. I want children to move in here as often as possible. Doesn't matter. Any of these things don't matter to me. Flaws, quirks, all of that. Not a biggie. Close that off. Alright. There we go. Let's get this place built up. It shouldn't take too much to get it going. I really would like this made. I'm going to increase the priority just to make sure that that gets done sooner rather than later. What are you doing? Run out of power of you? No, you have not. Good. Let's continue analyzing anomalies then. you've dropped everything off you needed. Oh no, you haven't actually. There's a good bit of stuff still there. That is very good news for us. There we go. Do sols represent days or years? Let me hover over it. Solar time, hour 5 of Sol 37. Martian days consist of nearly 25 Earth hours. So
Vehicle
a Sol is 1 day.
low. Sector scanned.
I would think the ferrets would survive better homeless than Aavak. They have fur, natural weapons, and smaller food needs. That being said, I only eat like every other day. 1 meal. My food needs are shockingly low. Partially by necessity, but partially because I can. The human body is fantastically
on-site data
robust.
validates our predictive models of the electrically charged dust devils.
Okay. Science is well aware of the cause of the massive earth storms, monsoons and tornadoes, and yet was never ceased to admire the primal forces unleashed before our eyes. The same goes for Martian electrostatic dust storms. Our scientists already had a good working model on the behavior of these particular weather anomalies and on the Red Planet. Now we can refine this model even further. With the current expedition complete, we can confirm their theory. Yet I doubt anyone would ever cease to revere the massive dust storms. Gain 2,000! Wow! That was particularly good. Hey, Sea Champ. How you doing, mate? But I would sooner stop eating than let my ferrets go hungry. There we go. Sorted. Now I can drop the priority. Right. We will cancel this shift. Don't need it. We need people in here. Are you not connected to power? Oh, drat. There was no power connection there. There's me being all efficient. I didn't connect it up properly. There we go. That'll work. But that would be a big help. Right, we are now losing water, unfortunately. Got a lot of stored water, but we are losing it. How close are we to getting fueled? We're a little ways off, actually. No, I think we're just going to have to accept. We're going to need another water extractor. This one will not perform as well. It just can't perform as well. We can hook this up to power through here, I believe. Like that. That'll easily meet our water needs from that point on. How are we doing there? 5 of 10. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. Ooh, this one needs to be repaired, and we lack the mechanical parts to do so. A bit painful. Quite a bit painful, actually. We've got children already over here. Fantastic. Yeah, they're playing. They're having fun. They are probably not eating, though. Well, actually, no. There is food. But it's going to be unprepared food. There is food, but it's just unprepared. That's all. I could have the diner. The diner to me is a better location than the grocer. But the grocer is significantly easier. It just requires one person working there for a food shift. I'm going to go for the grocer, actually. I'm going to do it slightly different.
Looking dapper.
I have a little fountain right there. Thank you very much, Bell Stephen, for the resubscription. 3rd month in a row. Have we named all of the drones yet? Let's see if I can find a non-named drone. There we go. There you go. I do need someone to get over here and repair this. Like, amazingly important. Super amazingly important. Because right now our polymer production is basically null. Have I got enough money to send out? Yeah, I can send out another cargo rocket. And some electronic parts as well. Alright, Leafy Leafin 1. Go ahead. What are we waiting on here? Mechanical parts again, yeah. It's all the mechanical parts that we need. Given that, then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to cancel that work shift and get a second work shift going in here. That is much more important right now. However, as you can see, work slots 43 or 48. So what's happened is the children who were taking... vacant...
Sector scanned.
Residential slot, sorry. The children who were taking up a full residential slot have now moved over to the nurseries in the other dome and are no longer taking up room in here. How about you? You are fine, I think. Alright, let's go and find you. You are completely out of power. Head down and get that sorted then. Please tell me you're going to use the tunnel like a sane rover. What do you do? Use the tunnel, you derp. Oh, Manton, sometimes you hurt my brain. Go through the tunnel. Womp. Womp. There we go. We are losing a bit of power and a bit of water. Alright. At this stage, I'm going to suggest that we create a new area for turbines. That being said, we could build this, but it requires a lot of polymers to do. I'm not strictly against this idea. Because it doesn't... If we build those up in that way and never open them, they don't require any maintenance. They never require any maintenance. Obviously, if we get to a point where we're in trouble power-wise, I can just open these up. And they'll each deploy twice as much power. I adore how relaxing and melodic your voice is when you speak, Vosh. Oh, thank you. That's incredibly kind of you to say. I almost sang for you then. It genuinely crossed my mind. Really crossed my mind. You could probably see her on my face. Almost. I resisted though. I hope you're proud. You're probably not proud. You're probably sad. But that's just the way it is. Alright, go ahead and scan there. I'm going to need to get you back over here. You know what we could do? Let us get a tiny, tiny bit of cabling out there.
We've just confirmed the location of a metal-rich deposit.
Okay.
A drilling accident turned to our advantage.
We lost a drilling probe while trying to analyze this anomaly. The signal was suddenly lost, and we got the tingling feeling that we would get lucky with the second one. The operators were extra careful, and the second insertion revealed a vast network of underground cavities beneath the hard rock plate. On top of that, we managed to get in contact with the first probe, which had fallen through in another section of the crust's fault. We used the two probes as triangulation points for telemetry and pinpointed the location of a deposit. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. What I would like, though, is this right there. Now, I'm going to need you to get about there, because you'll be able to mine this metal deposit to build that and then recharge off it. Let's see. Let me just check something. There we go. Doink. Ah! So many things just popped up on the screen. Let's get rid of all of those. Pop. Perfect. Charge. There we are. Excellent. We could actually even set up a small storage down here. And since I don't know what would be brought down here, I'm going to set up a universal storage. This can store literally anything. You can specify what you want to put in there. You can be proud of Aavak without being proud of a lack of Aavak song. Oh, I like that. Aavak song. It's like Dragon Song, only with my name instead. I approve. Right, let's get that down. We've got this going. We've got that going. Okay, there we are. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. With that, actually, what are our consumptions of rare metals? It's not great, actually. It's not great. It would be better if we actually had people who were educated correctly for that one. We have no one currently working this place. Hopefully someone will move over. In fact, I need someone to move over. I do. Lyndon Carson, I'm setting your residence to be this dome. There we are. You should just walk over there because the dome is close enough. And then you can immediately get to work. You're not going to enjoy living here because there's nothing for you there. Unfortunately. Right. Now that you're fully charged, let's get down there. Now, thing is, we could, if we were so inclined, and I am so inclined, go ahead and build up a little drone area. Have you got everything you need? Yeah, you have, mostly. Grab a couple of things. Grab those. 1, 2, 3.
Vehicle battery low.
Okay, you got a little bit more than 3, but that's fine. Alright, I would like you down here, and we'll bring over our drones as well. Actually, no, before we go, we will, in fact, build one of these here as well. Just so that we've got some help there. Really? Right, stop. Charge. There we go. That'll work. You thieves. You just don't expect it. Don't expect it. Thieves. Right, you can go over there. Oh, I put the wrong thing there. That's dumb of me. There we go. And we can just go ahead and pick all of this back up. There we are. That's pretty good. This is probably a silly question, but how different is Welsh from Scottish, assuming the Scots also have a separate language? They do, but it isn't often spoken. In fact, it's... See, I hate to use the term dead language, because it's not dead. For those who still speak it, it isn't. But it is spoken extremely rarely. Whereas Welsh, for example, is spoken by a large portion of the population, especially towards the north and the west. I mean, it's still... for most people who can speak Welsh, the second language. For me, it's my first language. But a lot of people in the north, a lot of people in the west, it is their first. Also, all
research
public-facing utilities, like state-run utilities, things like that, have to have bilingual support. Any person, even someone who just works on reception in a government building has to be able to
Anomaly
speak
analyzed.
Welsh. And all like road signs, all place names, everything is bilingual. All signage has to be bilingual. In Scotland, that is just not the case. When I came up here, I was expecting it, and I was so, well, saying I was bitterly disappointed sounds overly dramatic, but I was disappointed. I was genuinely saddened by it. Genuinely saddened. Right, now the arcology is bloody amazing. Provides comfortable living space for many colonists, and by many it means a lot. This would help us out enormously, so we're going to go for that one. It's going to be an expensive one, but we're going to go for it. Right, can you just stop there? And then my drones... Oh, they've already built it, never mind. And we've got room for one more as well. Probably pop one down here, honestly. Let's go ahead and drop one in about there. Get you guys down here. And then you as well. The train stations and large have both languages. Yeah. I mean, you know, then there's the comically named Llanfair Pwchyn Gecko Gerich Gwyn Robach and Tacilio Go Go Goch train station, which, you know, is just one of these things like, oh, that's a very long name. Yes, it is a very long name. That's what happened. It's a very long name by design. Though, again, most Welsh place names are genuinely, you know, long, simply because you tend to need to be able to describe where it is. That's what most place names are in Welsh. I just melted your brain. I'll do it again, but I'll do it slower. Llanfair Pwchgengell Go Gerlich Gwyn Robach and Tacilio Go Go Goch.
Cable fault reported.
There we go. No, my cables. Haha! No, not today, stupid cables. I have unplugged a lot of things. It's just charging below its maximum, so that's fine. Yeah, that cable fix, please. Don't want to be leaking power.
Sector scanned.
Marvelous.
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
As per usual, I know nothing about this game, but I will be telling you how to play Aavak, because you totally have to dome over that entire bean-shaped valley. That's fantastic. I wish I could. Martian-born ingenuity, fantastic, and we've got our first breakthrough tech researched. What are we working on next? Field extractors, very, very important. Super duper important, in fact. Next up. Yeah, we'll get Rover Command, because getting the ability that our rovers no longer need any kind of recharge is huge. Huge. You finished yet? Not quite. Should be fixing now. Currently still discharging. There we go. Power on. Alright. Now then. Those are filling up rather fast. Not liking that at all. Okay, well, we can go and have a look at some more anomalies, at the very least. This one, for example, get our next research along the way. Field extractors. Once we've got that, because we're producing massive amounts of fuel. Once we've got it to the point that our extractors can be fueled and thus gain, extract more resources, that's going to be an amazing thing for us. Disabled work slots. Disabled work slots. It's fine. Lifetime graduates 4. Lifetime people have used it 20. That's great.
Sector scanned.
Now, what I wouldn't mind getting is maybe... You know what? Let's get a rock garden in there. Just another place that people can go and relax. And what's the comfort in this dome? 2 colonists can satisfy their interest in social. What could we do to help with that? I'm not going to put a casino complex in the nursery dome. I could put an open-air gym there, though. It would satisfy exercise and social. I could put space bar, but I'm disinclined to.
Resources are low. Anomaly analyzed.
Yeah, I think getting this dome in there would be more useful. A large exercise area. Sure. Yeah, I like it. A Martian university would be great, and I would like to build one. Anomaly analyzed. Next one. Perfect. Have we not got this yet? Oh, of course not. There we go. Perfect. Alright, you go back and
Cable
recharge.
fault reported. Sector
And
scanned.
same for
Anomaly
you,
found.
Actually, go ahead and mine everything basically, and just hold it up here. Right, cable fault. Really, again. Okay, isolate the domes. Building not working. Oh. Resources low. Idle extractors. Damn it. We're running low. Okay, we'll get rid of that then. That's all of the concrete that we're getting from this. I mean, we could eke out a little bit more. Maybe we will. In fact, I can have a quick look at how much we could eke out. But we're probably not going to push it too much. I'll be honest with you.
The probe's drill had hit 100 meters before it detected a spike in temperature.
Okay.
The data tells us it was ignited magnesium compounds.
We are still waiting for confirmation, but the preliminary results are clear. There are signs of chemical burning, indicating a combustible material in contact with the probe. And the mechanical friction of the drilling head must have ignited the magnesium. What a great discovery. Scientists on Earth had long planned for the creation of jet engines that could burn the carbon dioxide in the Martian atmosphere with the use of magnesium powder. With abundant amounts on site, the research teams could begin preliminary tests of a working prototype right away. So robotics research is now going to be significantly faster. Excellent news. And let's go ahead and research this one. Over there, and we got a little bit more funding as well. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Right, do we have the means to build a new... We do. The problem here is to get that, we need rare metals, and we're not currently in any position
Dust storm
to
approaching.
get them.
Vehicle battery low.
Could go over there, but realistically we want to be down there to get it. Oof. So right now we're gonna need another tunnel, probably about there, just leading all the way over here and get a new dome to harvest those materials. I'm also noticing that food
Sector
is,
scanned. Anomaly found.
It's gonna start getting worse. It's not terrible yet, but it is going to get bad. All right, let's open these up. There you go. We've got power over there now, so when we isolate this area, this does not get isolated. I really should have considered that. In fact, I think it would be wise if we did move it for that reason.
Anomaly analyzed.
Excellent. And let's get up here. Right, what new research have we unlocked? We've unlocked factory AI. Factory upgrade. Factory AI performance increases by 20%. Ah, damn, that's useful. Also, Martian-born adaptability. Martian-born colonists graduate faster in universities and sanatoriums and have a higher chance to gain a perk from school. This I like. I must confess, I am pretty happy with the sounds of that. But for the time being, we're not going to rush things too much. What's this colony like? This is, well, actually 8 people heading over there. This doesn't require anyone to work it. It's just polymers. We just need polymers in there. There's a part of me that's wondering if this wouldn't have been better built up here.
Pipe leak reported.
So that we could...
Meteor incoming.
Okay, that's... Sounds like... Oh, that's going to be unfortunate. Oxygen is going to be lost, I imagine. But we've got... That's why we've got... oxygen located in each place. Oh! Oh, it hit the dome. It hit the dome. This dome is fractured and is losing oxygen. Number of fractures, 1. Cost of repair... Ah, polymers, why? Why? That needs a massive priority.
Now that the most critical phase of the mission is behind us, we would argue it's a good time to start focusing on our mission evaluation goals.
That's fine. We've got 58 souls to research for anomalies. That's easily going to be something we can hit. Did I ever read the Mars trilogy? No, I didn't, I'm afraid. Good night, pint-sized ginger. Sorry for missing that. You probably didn't even hear it. Rip Kinderdrome. Yep. Obsidian Mist. 9 minutes ago. Would you please sing? Alright. Well, it's going to confuse me if I can hear the game music. Because I'm going to have to be singing a cappella. Paham mae'r dicter o myfanwy yn llenwyth lygau dion di a thryddiau tirion o myfanwy heb ryd o wrth fy ngweledi pa le mae'r wenoedd ar dyweddus fi'n cynnau ngariad ffyddlon ffôl pa le mae sain dy eiriau melys fi'n denu'n nghalon ar dy ôl. There you go. I'm not going to sing the whole song. And also, that was surprisingly painful to do. I have been talking for far too long today. Also, drinking mead. So sorry for the wobble in my throat there. Right, you have only... Yeah, we're fine. No, it's not a hymn, it's a love song. How lewd was that? How dare you? How very dare you? My goodness. If you want the translation, it doesn't well, I could translate it literally, but it... you lose so much in translation if you just go for the... Let me see if there's a translation. Translation. Okay. Why is it anger, O myfanwy, that fills your eyes so dark and clear? Your gentle cheek so sweet, myfanwy, why blush they not when I draw near? Where is the smile that once most tender kindled my love so fond, so true? Where is the sound of your sweet words that drew my heart to follow you. There you go. That's actually a fairly good translation. I would really love it if you guys could stop us losing all of this water. That would be great. Like, amazing great. Great amazing. I think we're going to have to temporarily shut that down and get more people working in here. But yeah, that was actually a surprisingly good translation. I didn't feel that it lost too much of the kind of sentiment and the emotion in the song. There we go. Hopefully we can get this. Have they sorted it? Are we still losing? Hooray! We are not still losing. Though, why is that saying that we're not connected? Oh, yes. Ha! Yeah. Oops. It's fine. Oh, my voice is terrible right now. It's all scratchy from the drink and from talking for too long. But thank you. That's so sweet of you to say. Even though it's a beautiful lie, it is still beautiful. Right, we've got quite a lot of things going on. Select a sector to scan. I was distracted. That'll do for now. Right. You've not got enough power anymore. You do. I've got enough of everything here. Actually, no, we'll get you recharging. Go ahead down there. Aavak, it says something. When your terrible voice is miles better than mine. I'm sure
Vehicle battery low.
What's the name, please? What? Lord, what
Resources are low.
What do you mean? Lord. Oh, take care, magic bees. Aavak, you don't know what you sound like right now. You can't hear yourself. I mean, I can. It isn't that I can't hear myself. I can. It's just that I'm hearing myself in different ways. Because I'm also hearing the vibrations inside my skull, which kind of throws everything up. I get what you're saying. I've missed watching your streams. They're so peaceful. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, sorry. It's such a well-known Welsh song that it didn't even occur to me that someone wouldn't know what I was singing. The song is called Myfanwy. That's her name. Well, the name of the girl in the song.
Sector scanned.
We are low on polymers. We are always low on polymers.
Looking dapper.
Chief, just subscribe. Thank you very much. Please put a little bit of love in chat for Chief. I'm assuming Master Chief. How does one spell it? I'm going to be annoying for you now. M-E-V-A-N-U-E. Which is the Welsh alphabet. I'll give it to you phonetically. Mike Yankee, Foxtrot, Alpha, November, Whiskey, Yankee.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye.
Overprinting.
A
Now, that's
veritable
interesting.
treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder.
That's very interesting. Rover printing. Well, I mean, the RC Explorer would be nice to have. It would genuinely be nice.